Na jó reggelt, sziasztok! Valószínűleg zárkózni fogunk, folytatjuk tovább, ahol abba hagytuk. Hol hagytuk abba? A hajót elküldtük. Ott hagytuk utána abba. Na, hova kell mennünk? Célok. Olvass el az írást a falon.
Jeremy was calling out for help, but Carnby couldn't figure out where the voice was coming from. For a moment, Carnby wondered if the boat itself was Jeremy, or if he was below it somehow. It didn't matter right now. Jeremy was clear on one thing. He wanted Carnby to get the steamboat running and out of the mud.
Ez üres szobában nem tudok bemenni. Hát, hogy ez le van zárva. Nem, most nyitva lenne? Nézzük meg. Ja, nem, másik oldal, mindig elfelejtem. És ott leghátul. Ez. Most kinyitotta. Nagyon jó. Indigo hamvaj. Jó, biztos. Na nézzük meg. Leszettük már egyszer.
I know that number. Where's that from? I did this. I wrote that.
Akkor nekünk most elméletben ott is megvan a 3, nagyon jó.
Derceto stands on a breeding ground for the grotesque, a temple devoted to rebellious growth, the most ugly and cancerous side of nature. You may be able to shield your psyche for a while, but rest assured your soul will come to pray to that hideous god in time. That is the story of every man and woman who gather around that ancient arbor. They all croak, bark, and bleat because their own bodies are afraid and they wish to repel the evil those words conjure. Iya! Iya! Instead of that blasphemous name, they gossip in hushed whispers the name of Derceto, Astarte, and the black gold of the woods.
Az igen. Elég beteg. Jól állunk gyűjtő cuccokkal, nagyon jól állunk. Na. Ja, nem azt akartam, hanem ezt. 6, 9, 2.
I know the combination. I carry it with me.
2, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Megvan. Gyatra.
Detective, I have made many discoveries in my case. The child we want is safe, thanks to good people like me and you. We're so similar, but you don't see all the things I do. To find your man, Jeremy, you also need to look for the girl. It has always been that way. The young deliver us all. You should have a look in my room. there's a piece of the puzzle you will need. Take care now. And the coffee.
How long have I been here?
Jó. Keresd meg a kincset Grace rajzán. Oké. Van Grace rajza? Itt van. McCarthy. Ezső. Bejövünk az ajtón. Hol van? Ez McCarthy szobája, nem? Én úgy tudom. Ez a McCarthy szobája? Konyha, kamra. Tár. Kettes szoba. Oké, hogy a piros vagy a rózsaszín felfedezett, kék befejezett, de mi ez a barna? Nem lehet bemenni, ezt azért van? Mindjárt megnézzük azt a másik szobát mellettünk. Nem tudom, milyen kincsről beszél a kis csaj. Szokás szerint üres. Itt a másik szoba.
Surprisingly neat. Maybe I've been selling that old barfly short.
Ez idáig zárva volt. Ez az.
Something hidden inside.
De csavarozott kell szereznem. Ja nem? Ó. Hiányzó kép.
Why would McCarthy lock this up? Was he trying to keep Grace from completing the shape? If so, couldn't she have just made another drawing?
De most ott mi nem tudom, volt még interakció. Most megvan. Rakd össze az emlékeidet.
Jeremy was calling out for
Ezt
help.
már hallgattuk. Hogy rakjam össze az emlékeimet? Na hát ezt én nem értem. Hogy rakjam össze az... Aha! Aha!
What the hell happened in here?
Úristen! Az nem volt sok élettartama. Az már biztos. A kerce. Felvette? Most miért nem tudom? Jó, mindegy, hagyjuk. Ott mind azok? Nem. Mindig van valahol egy. Ne bassz, ezek mind azok. Ja, itt van el. Hussolj már! Mi fasz? Hányan lehetnek? Baszke nekem! Nem tudok felvenni, na mindegy. Anyádat! És ott mi van? Oké. Betöltési laggok vannak. Mindegy kell ez a izé?
There's something missing.
De baszki, ez mióta megvan már? Kurva élet. Térkép a Karib térségről. Itt is megvan mind a három.
The artist spent a lot of time boating on the vast Lake Pontchartrain. Poetry, painting, photography. Everything seemed to become better by the shimmering water and the opalescent sky. One night, as the sailors returned to their seto, they found a masquerade ball taking place. It must have been Perosi and Nora who invited their friends from the theater. The sailors quickly fashioned masks out of plaster of Paris and joined the festivities. They enjoyed themselves for hours before realizing time was not passing. Nor could they find their friends.
Az igen.
As they began to worry, they demanded that the guests unmasked. But they could not, because they were not wearing any masks.
Az durva. Na. Élünk az fullon van. Na szóval. Aha. Igen. A hiányzó kép. Ezt kellene összeraknom valahogy? Szerintem az oda megy. Ez... De? Nem? Oda. Igen. De? Ide. Ez ide. Ez jönne ide. Jaj, nem az. Nem, szerintem ez fixen marad itt. Ez marad. Itt? Hát, nem biztos. Vagy pedig... Ezen ide, igen. De... Nem tudom. Mondja, ez itt jó. Az nem jó. Igen. Viszont... Az van a palacsintában. Nem is kicsi. Viszont... Ez nem jó valahova. Ha ez ide. Nem ez ide. Megvan.
Huh? What?
Az most mi volt és hol? Mik ezek a faszom laggok? Jézusom, nem laggolt eddig egy kicsit se.
This looks
Azt a kurva!
How am I back at the
Jézusom!
office? Jeremy's never been here. That's me. Isn't it?
Íróasztal kulcsa.
How long had it been since I drowned myself in drink and depression? It all felt so peaceful, slipping away into oblivion. A welcoming, dark voice wrapped around my mind like a heavy... blanket. It turned off suddenly as I woke up from the sound of my office door closing shut. A messenger had left. The
Férfi
telegram
fényképe.
She had a lead on where to find her husband.
Itt egy szellem, baszki, most nézem. Itt is megnéztünk elvileg mindent.
God, I used to drink so much.
Ott
back then.
jöttünk be.
When was this exact? I think I need to figure out where I'm going first.
Igen, és? Mi van? Mozgat. Igen.
I
Aha.
remember this case. Some kid got taken by her father, headed out of state. But he had made a mistake by selling a painting that his wife actually cared about to a collector named Thornhill to fund
Ki is
the
nyílt
venture.
az ajtó.
That's how I tracked him down. At least I think so.
Te durva, hogy elvisz oda. Van nálam. Oké. Azt a kurva, milyen betöltés laggok vannak. De jóisten, tegnap nem voltak ilyenek. Már jártunk egyszer.
Thornhill wasn't a bad man, but he had principles keeping him from handing out information about his deals. So he needed some convincing. Well, every case can't be squeaky clean.
Ja, tele vagyok. Várjunk, ott jöttünk be, akkor erre megyünk.
Mr. Saunders had sold a valuable painting to Thornhill, hoping the money would carry him to wherever he was going. The painting, now leaning on an easel in Thornhill's bedroom, had a certain mesmerizing gloom that seemed to call out to me, telling me I was needed for something important. I felt myself falling into the painting, only being brought back by Thornhill, thrusting an address to a Hotel St. George into my hand, and asking me to get the hell out.
Érdekes.
I don't remember this at all, but I can't say it didn't happen.
Kurva Isten! Baszki! Hát a szar is vigyázva bennem, úgy megijedtem. Hányan lehetnek? Egy... Kettő, az fix. Hova kell mennem? Hol fog érni? Oda kell mennem. Aha. Hát nem kéne lövöldöznöm, mert nagyon sok ilyen dög van. Ja, hogy arra kéne bemennünk valahogy. Hogy a maci faszában meg be oda? Hát nem csöngetek, te hülye! Mit csöngessek? Ide az összes dög. Oké. Mi ez a másik? Az a gyertya. Ó, fegyver. Gyertyatartó. Fegyvertartó, azaz. Hogy megyek tovább? Hülye? Nem tudok tovább menni. Tényleg ennyire megszopat? Na, akkor miért arra vitt, ha erre kell jönnöm? Lehet olvasni? Nem.
On my way to the hotel, the Morgan gang caught up. I owed them money, a lot of it. I can't remember what for. Probably some dumb gambling debt growing in size for each payment missed. I punched one of them out, and I sent the others packing. It was a stupid move. They'd be back.
Köcs újra! Kurva vagy! Szia Tibor, hello! Mi újság? Molotov, az nekünk nem kell, viszont őszerünk az hiány van. Nincs csak heal lesz, gondolom. Sörétes egy lőszer. Nagyon jó. Nagyon is osolni nem így. Mi van itt? Lesz itt lőszer. Ez miért jön megnyomom a csengőt? Na szóval. Kíváncsi szalvéta. Jézusom. Na, mi a következő? Alodai számla. Beszélünk vele is, csak megnézem, mik vannak még itt bent. Tele van. 10 lőszer lehet csak. Az igen. Akkor beszéljünk a szellemmel. Na!
I found him.
Na.
In the hotel ledger, I recognized the handwriting of the signature. Ted Stryker. It was him. I could feel it. It was the kidnapper I was hunting. I put on my knuckles and hurried up to his room.
Innen hogyan tovább?
Something about that name, Ted Stryker, rings a bell. Feels vaguely familiar.
Felmegyünk. Jó. Feljebb. Itt nincs semmi hátul. Semmi. Jó.
I recognize this. But I didn't catch up with them here. I
Oké.
must have followed them. But where?
Hiányzik. Gondolom ez. Gondolom az. Így van. Valahogy meg kell úgy hozni. 3 stimmeljen. De jó. Nem? Jól. Valahogy össze kéne hoznom, hogy beleheszi. $300 per év. Aha! Ha oda megy teleheszi. Ugye... St. George. Teleheszi, biztos idejön, mert ez teleheszi. Florida. Ugye ide jön Thornhill Gallery, igen, és akkor pedig elvileg jónak kell, hogy legyen. Lopatós egy feladat ez megint. Kingsport Painting. Fixen ide kell jönnie. Vagy pedig ide. Megvan.
That's right, he was
Azért
running away,
mondom.
ditching his old life and marriage in New Orleans to find something better in Tallahassee. And he took his daughter with him against the will of the mother. That's why she hired me. But I stopped him. I caught up with him at the Pearl River Bridge.
Jó, jó. Na basz, kell jobb helyekre jövünk ki.
This is where I caught up with him. This is what the Dark Man wanted me to revisit. But I'm still not seeing it. What am I forgetting?
Vonakkal is lehet menni? Szerintem nem. Megnézem, hát van olyan gyűjthető cucci környéken, mert össze akarok szedni mindent. Ha nem lehet csónakozni, oké. Fixen arra mehetünk. De most még nem tudok használni fegyvert. Na. Ja, hogy... Aha. Ez van nálam. Jó, mindegy. Nem tudom, mennyire lesz tartós. Itt mehetünk 2 irányba. Nem tudom, ott csak annyi a vége. Megnézzük ezt a viskót, vagy ami maradt belőle. Szar. Profán totem. Na, ezért érdemes főszedni mindent. Itt is megvan mind a 3.
Edward had heard the whispers for years. When he lived in Brooklyn, it was only on rare occasions, like when he as a child climbed that tall tree in Central Park, or when he almost drowned in the Hudson River, trying to save his despaired mother. The whispers became more common as he moved to New Orleans, but still rare enough to be ignored. Now as he walks the halls of Darceto, he knows what is calling him. He doesn't want to admit it, but the dark young in the conservatory is telling him to sacrifice the Cabris and corn.
Jó, az is megvan. Itt már egy van ebből is, ebből csak egy hiányzik. 3, 5, 7, 8, 10 darab hiányzik, 12, elég sok hiányzik még. Mi van, húsom? Mi a fájdalom? Na, hát ez jó bírta. Egy ütés és hal a fegyverem. Na, akkor ez itt megvan, akkor mehetünk a másik irányba. Baszki. Ugye erre nem mehetek. Itt köd van. Igen. Most erre is mehetünk. Baszki. Betöltés volt. Mondtam, arra sem mehetek. Baszki, sem mentem be a házhoz.
I can't believe I didn't recognize you.
I looked a little different back then, I suppose.
Was any of this real?
How do you mean?
This day, just... so much is happening. I can't... I think I've lost my head. Do you need me to apologize? I mean... I am sorry. I don't think I need to begin to explain. You're just a kid, Grace. I'm really sorry. I didn't mean for it to happen.
Lies. More lies.
No, really. I thought I was being a good guy by handing you over to your mother. I didn't know. I couldn't have known that she wouldn't care about you.
I don't know how this works. What is this for?
Some form of admission of guilt. Maybe acceptance. It's what the Dark Man wants.
I guess we just watch my father die again then.
You think he's alive?
I know he is. He's down there, scared that he won't be able to get out. That he will drown with his daughter again.
What are you saying? We gotta save him.
We? Do it yourself. I'm down there with him, remember?
Can I really save them? This all happened so long ago. I have to find a way to get down there. I have to see it. There must be a way to save you both, right? Why else would I be here?
Maybe the Dark Man just likes it when you suffer.
There was a boat at that...
Most kell a csónak. Jó, hogy ide jöttünk vissza. Aha. Jó, hogy nem mentem le. Innen kezdtük. Nem tudok felvenni más fegyvert, valamiért nem engedi csak ezt. Hé? Itt a motorcsónak, haló? Most miért nem engedi a motorcsónakot? Van egy kábel. Miért van motorcsónak kell?
Carnby had run their car off the bridge. He pulled Grace
Ja, a
out of
hidat kell felemelnem. Ó, baszki. Hát de azt hogy a rákba emeljem én fel? Vagy mivel? Hát csak már ezt a kurva fegyvert. Nem vesz fel más fegyvert. Ez kurva nem tudom lecserélni a sérült fegyvert. Tegnap le tudtam cserélni mindegyiket. Valamiért nem engedi. Valamint akkor itt kell csinálnom szerintem majd, hogy fel tudja... Aha! Aha! Veletek ezek a gecik. Várjál! Hát én voltam? Ja igen, erre lehet jutni. De akkor csak arra lehet menni, aha. Mert ott már a ház van. Ott sem találtam semmit. Ja, itt sincs semmi. Igen. Ott lehetne valahogy felmászni. Hídra. Pont ezek nem engedik. Fel lehessen nyitni. Oda kell feljutnom. Ha, megvan. Nem tudok felvenni fegyvert, öcsém, nem hiszem el. Nem tudom, mi lett ezzel a játékkal most, de... Elég ideges itt, és fogadok, hogy itt lesz valami dög. Hát nem.
This must be where the bridge is operated. Nothing's happening. It's like something's holding it back.
Majdnem! Az a célzás öcsém, az ami kegyetlen szar. Még ott hátul is van.
Should be able to pilot the boat.
Átsuk be! Mi? Hogy? Geci, ez célzás geci undorított be a játékba. Hát, öcsém. Csak ki kell menjek. Adjam egy ilyen kibaszott fejszét. Nem tudom felvenni a fejszét. Nem tudom nézni kibaszottba, na várjál. Nem, menteni akartam. Nem tudok menteni, bassza meg, hogy belépjek vissza. Mintem bagol, mint a szar. Összes inde eltűnt, jó van. Most akkor miért nem tudom felnyitni? Nem. Hány ilyen geci van még? Kurva anyádat. Mindig van egy valahol. Nyekereg. Anyád mennyi van? Nem tudom kilőni őket ott is. Gecik. Van még? Remélem több nincs. Halló. Azaz, az gyönyörű. Nagyon szerep a játékba a lövés. Iszonyat szar. Ez mi a geci volt? Akarod? Nem tudok bazeg felvenni fegyvert, ez annyira szar. Várjunk, tudok most menteni? Tudok. Kilépek, mert szerintem azért bagol. Nem enged fegyvert felvenni. Belépek újra. Na most kiderül. Ugye az volt-e a gond? Most már te marha! Igen, az volt a baj, bagos volt. Legalább van fegyverünk. Tudunk ütni. És akkor itt a csónak. És van benne üzemanyag, csoda. Mi a fasz?
My God, Carnby. Are you okay?
Don't leave me alone.
What the hell have you been doing?
What's going on here? Look at this mess!
I'm sorry, Mrs. Thompson.
Don't make me kick you out of this house. Now get out!
Hey, Detective. Mr. Carnby. I'm really worried about you.
I'm okay. I just need to catch my breath for a moment.
This place? There are some very disturbed figures around here. And I don't think it's just the patients. I've been reading some things about how Derceto has a deranging effect on people. I think it might explain things.
What?
Just take it easy, okay? I'm gonna go find a way into Dr. Gray's apartment. I want to know what he's hiding.
Emily? Don't worry. I think I'm close. I'm gonna set everything right.
Just be careful.
Oké. Na, megyünk tovább. Célok. Hát 4.
Carnby had run their car off the bridge. He pulled Grace out of the sinking car, but left her father to drown. He could have saved him. There was time. He just chose not to. Instead, he took Grace back to New Orleans and collected his paycheck.
És akkor most nincs mit csinálni, haló. Dr. Gray a lakásában. De várjál már. Akkor mindent bezártak. Akkor csak erre lehet menni. Ha?
Detective, am I glad to see you? Lock the door, will you? I don't think Dr. Gray would appreciate us snooping around.
What's going on here? This feels so strange.
you found anything?
What? Yeah. Yeah, I've seen some things.
Okay. Let me know if there is anything you want to talk about.
Hát jó.
There's a book missing.
Válasz ki címet. Milyen címet válasszak ki? Nem láttam, mik vannak ott, te pöcs. Ez válasz ki címet. Hamis könyv. Aha. Ezt kellett oda.
What did you do?
I was just rearranging the books.
Well, come on, let's check it out.
Az igen, hát az bement.
I think I'm beginning to understand. Dr. Gray is dealing with some kind
Klasszikus
of mass
névekre.
delusion.
Good to finally meet you, Mr. Hartwood. I'm here on the behalf of your brother Philip. You were expecting me, weren't you?
Yes. You're from Derceto, no?
That's right. I just wanted to ask you a few questions to see if there is anything I can do to help you and your family.
Okay.
I understand you're full of imagination. You make up a lot of things.
I suppose.
And you obsess over them, blurring reality and fiction.
Sometimes.
Do you want to tell me about the Dark Man?
No. No, I don't.
That's all right. Perhaps there is something else you can tell me. Something you know to be made up, but you hold dear.
Juan?
John? Who's John?
No. Juan Luis Jorge. Oh, wait there a moment. Here, take a look.
Is he... Oh, he is the author.
It's a magnificent book. Life-changing even. The real Juan is long dead, but I like to think of him as my friend. My most beloved friend.
I see. Do you often do this? Fantasize about people you read about?
No. No. Well, there is Jacob.
Who is Jacob?
Turn to the last page.
Oh, it's a newspaper article. The Prisoner of Ice, Jacob van Ostad. Is he also your beloved friend?
Oh, no, Doctor. Not at all. He is the fire that fights fire.
Yes, I think it's clear your overstimulated imagination, this mania, needs to be tempered for you to live a normal life. I know your family calls it the Hartwood curse, but I want you to know that there is nothing supernatural about your condition. It's all inside your head. And with that, I'm very qualified to deal with. In time, you will be cured.
In time. In time.
Yes, in time we will exorcise all your demons, all the dark men. Please, Mr. Hartwood, calm yourself.
What happened?
Oh, don't you worry your little head about it, Miss Hartwood. Your uncle and I just had our first breakthrough.
Okay.
That mark on the floor looks like talisman positions, but from which direction should I look at it?
The Snake Dagger, a monograph by Yael Klein. In Ludwig Prin's book on pagan rituals called The Mystery of the Grave, as translated by Nicholas Vachy, there are several references to a sacrificial dagger called the Snake Dagger. It has long been thought of as a poor translation of the original text, that it would be more appropriate with worm dagger from the Latin vermis cultrum. This seems natural following the recent consensus that the original title of Prin's book, De vermis mysteris should literally translate to the mystery of the worm. However, this would take away from Vahi's great effort at translating the underlying meaning of the words and revealing several cultural beliefs. While Prince certainly was using the term worm as a symbol or synecdoche for death and the dead, which is made clear by the contents of the book, in the case of the dagger, we shouldn't be too hasty to dismiss his translation. Reading through Vahi's correspondence with his patron, it appears that he had more than just the Latin text at his disposal. Vahi had dug up Prince's living relatives and uncovered several cross-referenced historical texts and an actual snake dagger. The dagger was dated to the early Middle Kingdom of Egypt and had such a clear shape of a wave that Vahi considered calling it the sinusoidal blade. Knowing the full story, it seems prudent that he chose to translate it as snake and not worm. There are several reasons why this choice of word helps us understand the pagans that Prince's book attempts to describe. The symbolic value of the shape becomes more apparent when reading about the use for the dagger. In the passage of possession and exorcism, we find the snake dagger poisons the poisoner within the victim and is therefore pacified. Where the literal text would tell us that the worm dagger trumps the demon possessing the victim, it tells us nothing of their reasoning, only that somehow this dagger wins against the demon, like it had the better hand in poker. Vahi's translation allows us to follow the underlying logic to the ritual magic that is being performed. Poison the poisoner sounds like fighting fire with fire. That to hurt the demon possessing its victim, the priests would have to fight back with a power that is known to the evil they are fighting. The snake dagger is therefore not only a good way to describe its form, but it also helps us understand how it could be thought of as a useful tool for exorcism. Finally, it also helps us understand their relationship to lunacy, that it was thought of as something poisoning the mind rather than controlling it. What is also interesting to note is that the possessed are always considered poisoned in their head and not their heart. The snake dagger always went to the eye of the possessed, leaving them partially blind, if they had the good luck to survive.
Durva. Durva cucc.
What were you saying about mass delusion?
Derceto seems to have a deranging effect on people living close by. It has a history of creating cults devoted to some nature goddess. Even the name Derceto refers to the cult existing here before the Civil War. Derceto was the name of an ancient fertility goddess worshipped in Syria. Dr. Gray and his friends, however, seem to prefer the black goat of the woods with 1,000 young, or Shub-Nigroth. And that name can only have come from my uncle's twisted mind.
Igen, de hogy itt már a szekrény zárva van. Ó, hát itt nem is voltam még. Megvan a kulcs.
Has that been there this whole time?
Jack van ilyen nézetbe, vagy én nyomtam át ilyen nézetbe?
Hello?
Detective Carnby.
Who is this?
Jeremy?
Jeremy is with the Dark Man. You can't save him.
Well, I've done everything you wanted so far, and there's just one more thing on the list. I expect him to keep his promise and return Jeremy unharmed.
Get out, detective. While you still can.
És honnan tudja, mi volt az? Mi? És mi a kód? Hello?
Detective Carnby wanted nothing more than to make
De honnan tudja, mi a kód? Te nyomi? Mert ahhoz kód is kéne. És millió variáns. Oh. Talizmán. Megvan majdnem a 2. Baszki, mi lehet a kód? Vaj, nem tudja véletlen?
You think all of them are in this cult business? Even Jeremy?
I'm not sure any of them have a choice at this point. We just need to find a way to stop all of this.
Oké, hogy... Ez a izé... Ha, föl, le... Ez lenne a kód. Ó, az irányítás, öcsém. Na, a nagy van fönt. Oké, az volt az. Szekrény az átjáró. Hoppá! Jó, gondoltam, hogy az lesz a kód. Most ebbe a köcsög nézetbe menni egyébként? Mert úgy utálom.
You look a little frazzled.
Just stupid telephone.
I know. I tried calling the police earlier. The telephone is completely dead.
It's no... Yeah, no, the telephone isn't working.
Ha visszaváltunk a másik nézetre, bízok benne, mert... Már azt a kurva.
Miss Hartwood, I think you're gonna want to see this.
Is there something in the closet?
Yeah, there is. You don't see the very obvious gate leading to whatever Jeremy's madness is serving up next?
I don't understand. Are you making some kind of fashion metaphor? I'm sorry, I don't have time for this. Can you just tell me what you're doing?
You don't see this. It's fine. It's fine. Catch you later.
Are you going inside the closet?
Yeah. You got a problem with that?
No. Do what you think is right, detective.
Saj, nem látja a kaput ezek szerint.
Goodbye, Miss Hartwood.
Végre a normális nézet. Ez hajó? Mi a szó? Nem tudom, mi ez itt. Ott felé nem tudunk menni, az is fontos. Megint hol vagyunk? Frenzy. Jégcsákár. Jelzőpisztoly. Aha! Király. Ó, itt is 2 megvan. Nagyon jó.
We found the ancient stellarium perched on a cliff facing the Arctic Ocean after a day of sailing due north of the Eskimo encampment. Jacob van Ostad was our most keen member of the expedition. He had been chasing down the source of a peculiar type of crystallized metal present in several sacred items among the natives on the northeast coast of Greenland. The site was a remarkable find for any explorer, and we were all enraptured in our search for enlightenment and meaning. The surviving architecture seemed almost unearthly in origin and astonishingly sophisticated. The metal Jacob was searching for was abundant, almost ubiquitous. We were so taken by our find that we were surprised by the sun falling below the horizon. As we quickly picked up our gear, ready to head back to our camp, Jacob van Ostad declared that he wanted to stay. He was adamant. We begged him to reconsider. The night would be getting colder by the hour, and we feared for all our safety. Jacob refused, threatening us with violence if we wouldn't leave him alone. As the snowfall turned heavier, we left him there on his own. The next day, the weather became worse, and we had to spend hours enforcing our shelter as our tents became increasingly useless. The group had ridden off Jacob, thinking he must be dead. I had an urge to make one final attempt to save him, so I headed out as darkness fell with a handful of flares and headed toward the coast and up the climb, towards the stellarium. That's when I saw him, transfixed by a burning sky, that celestial lantern. Jacob keeled over and let out a painful shriek that struck me with such fear and pity. He was crying in agony, for the cold weather had ravaged his flesh. I called out to him, and he turned to face me. His vacant stare held me in place like a needle through a butterfly, and he said, "You must leave now, Ashtan. Go, and never come back." And so I left.
Oké. Innen merre tovább? Hűha, hát hideg van. Nem tudom, merre kell menni, fogalmam nincs. Bazd meg! Most merre? Miért nem melegít fel? Érdekes. Menjünk egyenesen. megtaláltok az utat. Épp a sarki fény. Itt meg van csinálva. Mi a faszéros van? Vagy miért megy ilyen lassan? Nem lehet lelőni.
Hey, you! What are you doing here? What is this place?
Turn back, detective. You're not wanted here.
Whoa, take it easy. I'm not your enemy.
Oh, you're wrong, detective. You're wrong.
A bazigenek mennyit kellett adni? A kurva életbe. Baszki, hát belevertem vagy 4 lőszert, meg még vagy 6-ot rávertem. Veszélyen ellenségek lesznek. Nincsen semmi ütető cucc. Még körbenézek, mert tudja, mi lesz itt. Mi? Tégla? Jó, akkor nincsen semmi.
Stars align, Jeremy, or maybe that is what you need to temper that mania of yours.
Jó, megvan. Mi a fasz? geci ez. A tört ne! Baszd meg! Kurva cucc. Íííí.
You did everything! Aren't you happy? Stupid charlatan! What more do you want from me? You want me to lose my mind?
Oh, my lord! Doctor! Baptiste! Quick!
Na bazd meg.
What are you thinking, Carnby?
Az szép. 5. fejezet. Az baj.
You awake? You are awake.
Hm.
Mr. Carnby's up.
Hey, buddy. I thought you'd be knocked out for the rest of the night. Come on out and join us, will you? I'll save you some gumbo.
Good to have you back. You gave us all a good scare. What happened? You had a psychological breakdown. Sorry for manhandling. You're being violent.
You stabbed Jeremy and then punched Dr. Gray.
Are they okay?
Jeremy's a little strange, but everything's back to normal.
Really?
All thanks to you, Carnby. You want to try standing up?
Ennyi? 5 fejezetes csak a játék?
Well, if it isn't the hero of the day. How are you feeling, Detective?
Never better. How about you two? Hey, Jeremy, I didn't do too much damage, did I?
Kiszúrtam a szemét.
Very quiet. What's up with him? Painkillers?
No. You see, despite you having the finesse of a one-eyed butcher, you managed to lobotomize dear Jeremy.
Oh. Igen, mert képen, ha szembe fújják és az agyába azt valamit, akkor meggyógyul.
Been helped without reducing his personality to that of an oyster.
És a szemen keresztül kellett.
Of course. As long as someone keeps feeding him, he'll outlive the best of us.
Ah.
Does Emily know about Jeremy's condition?
Yes. She seems to be handling it quite well under the circumstances.
Mindig nincsen kulcsunk sok helyhez.
Hey, Ruth. Glad to see you made it back to Dersetto.
You too, Detective. Make sure to stay for the festivities. It's no Mardi Gras, but it ain't bad.
Hát jó, meglátjuk. Mindenkivel beszélnem kell.
Good to see you back on your feet, Detective. Have some gumbo.
Thanks. I'll save it for later.
Szóval ezt nem lehet beszélni, de lehet.
Alright, tell me, what the hell's about to happen here?
Every year we have a little turn the page ceremony by the tree. It's symbolical. It's like life has its cycles of grief and happiness. You know? Just like a tree facing the seasons. Things change, but remain the same.
Beszélünk mindenkivel, hát egy achievement lesz.
That is one impressive tree.
More impressive than you could ever imagine.
Ennyi? Igazságban van ott és beszélünk, és akkor beszéltünk mindenkivel elméletileg.
What are you looking for?
Just keeping an eye out for the storm. Radio says it could be a wild one.
Or nem. Jó.
Everyone knows what to do? Y'all know the new words.
Mrs. Thompson, we talked about this. I'm not sure everyone is comfortable.
Doctor, I insist. This is important. We've waited for so long, Doctor.
Let's just go with the old song. Not every change is an improvement.
Boss, good or bad, you need to move forward.
All in, Doc. Let's bet it all. But we don't know what we're dealing with.
It'll be okay, Doctor. Better even.
Mi van?
Ever their praises and abundance to the black goat of the woods. Hear us, mother. Take pity on us. Take pity on us.
Ever
Hear
their
us,
praises
Mother.
and
Praise
abundance
and
to the
abundance.
black
Black
goat
goat
of the
pity
woods.
on us.
Hear us, Mother, and
Take pity on us. Take pity on us.
Mi van?
Stop! Are you crazy? Stop! Stop!
Yeah, of course.
Detective, get my uncle out of here.
Jeremy, come with me. Get over here. Jeremy, come with. Jeremy, come here.
Mi a geci ez? Azt a kurva! Mi a fasz? Anyád! Ez azért durva! Jézusom!
I can't let that monster leave Derceto. I have to stop it.
Azt a kurva mi volt itt? Hát menj már föl, bazd meg! Hát de akkor hol mehetek, hogy se? Azt meg azt rajt is megölte. Azért az nem semmi. Hova menjek? Keci. Mi van?
Detective Carnby returned just as the fifth.
Erdő fekete kecskét, és hol faszomba ejtsem én ezt meg? Gyere már ki onnan! De merre menjek? Hát megint nem tudok valamibe, elakadtam. Arra nem tudok. Itt erre nem tudok. Most mi van? Odafel nem tudtam menni. Most meg fölenged. Ó, bazd meg. Hogy a faszomba állítson meg? Voltam ennek a HP-ját. Hogy ölöm ezt én most meg? Onakat keciket kell kilőnöm rajta. Ha? De a kurva... Hát, bazd meg. Délzás, bazd meg. Nincs létszerem, baszki. Az geci. Gyere már ki onnan a kurva anyádat. Geci. Ó, bazd meg, tölts már újra, még föl kell. Nem hiszem, nem tudom megölni, geci, és nem faszomat kéne csinálni. Ez vicc, geci. Ez vicc kategória, bazd meg. Állsz már! Faszom verjen bele, badok, úgy ekkora egy szar. Ez mi a faszom volt? Ember, az előbb túléltem, bazd meg az egészet, és meg geci van hitelt. Mi a kurva anyja ez? Adjad már, geci. basz meg, ez a célzás, basz meg. Ez vicc kategória. Mi a fasz? Gyere már ki onnan a kurva anyád! Keci, az előbb nem is sebzett semmit. Ó, geci! Geci, egyik fegyverem sincs betöltve, bazd meg. Öld már meg a kurva anyádat. Geci, nem töltötte be! És nem találtam el onnan. Hát ez vicc, geci. Geci, ilyen nincs. Felkelt, bazd meg! Ez nem tudom mi volt. Nincs HP-m. Baj. Lőszerem sincs. Hát ezt nem hiszem el, geci! Ügyös kurva anyját, bassza meg! Basszopó nyomorék gecie. Itt ember ekkora gusztusról a szar célzást ebbe a kibaszott tetves játékba, bazd meg. Világ nem baszott. Jó, hagyjuk már ki, nem érdekel ez a kibaszott videó. Ezek ezt nem lehet kihagyni. csápjához. Ó, kurva anyád! Nem tudsz magad tudod tölteni. Igen, ez a legrosszabb rész. Rohadtul nem volt elmenni sehova. Hányat nyomsz még ki magadból, bazd meg! Geci, nem tudom körbe futni, mert olyan geci lassak itt ez a faszopó. Á. Víci, geci. Nem, hát ez... Geci. Ó, te bánatos kurva anyádat! Nem tudom eltalálni, geci, a lábát. És az hogy? És azt hogy? Geci, tölts már be! Tölts már be, a kurva anyád! Minden fegyver kifogy és úgy rakjál, bazd meg, hogy ne tudjam ezt a faszopót megölni. Hát, ez vicc. Na, talán most sikerült. És nem ekkora gusztustalan boss fightot mindez. Istenem, te. Mindenki egy energiát alatt, mert félbaszott. Tudok, hogy nem döglött meg.
Detective!
What the hell was that?
I tried to tell you. There was so much evidence. Their devotion to the Black Goat was like nothing I've ever seen before. I felt so dumb believing any of it, but I'm glad I did.
Are you okay?
Everything is out of order. This isn't the way the story goes. I shouldn't be alive.
Yeah, Oh, you're welcome, buddy.
How are you doing, sweetie?
I kinda like it. You ruined everything, but I'm not mad.
Ó, baszki. Szerintem Edward története ennyi volt. Jöttünk a csajjal. Elvileg az teljesen más lesz.
Come on,
Kíváncsi leszek.
Carnby. We're leaving.
Can I come?
I thought you said you didn't need saving.
Don't leave her. She's important.
Of course we're taking her with us.
Jaj. Hát nem sok minden maradt a deszertó, vagy mi volt ez? Nem, azt mondom, a csajnak más lesz, ha jól emlékszem, úgy olvastam valahol. Az hosszabb mindez. Azt mondtam, hogy következő alkalommal kezdjük el. Felbaszott, most ennyi elég volt nekem ebből. Én is. Vannak-e? Kéne motorfesztezni egyet. Magyart nem kell látni most benne. Általában mindegyikben szokott legalább egy magyar lenni. Jó, nem mindegyikben, de valamikben igen. Ezek a szinkron hangok. Van benne a pán is. Kemény. Szilveszter Pap, ott van, technikai direktor. Hoppá, egy magyar. Levente Szabó, ott is van egy. Ma 2. Na, hát ebben is vannak magyarok. Jaj. Vannak ám nevek. Na. Kezdünk majd egy új játékot. Szintén könnyűn fogom, engem a sztori érdekel, ugye? De azt majd. Nincs csak. Edward Carnby. Írnom a nevet. Oké, na, ez már ennyi. Mindenkinek köszönöm, hogy itt volt, és lehet, hogy jövő ha lesznek Krisztiánék. Bár nem biztos, ha nem lesznek, akkor nyomjuk tovább a Mafia 3-at. Vagy nem tudom. Vagy karbahanikozunk. Lehet az lesz. Meglátom. Ezt még eldöntöm. Az igen, ez gyors volt. Hát ez is. Jó. Na, köszönöm, itt volt. Kb. Na, sziasztok!